Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jazmine Lambarca, and today I do have a really cool video. It's all about makeup brushes, and I wanted to do a separate video because in my last video that I will link here, up here somewhere, in my last video I did show I got this new set of makeup brushes, and they are just pretty luxurious in my opinion. And I just feel like it's worth the money for sure. And they came in this box. I do have my ring light on, but it's called Bailey. So it's Beili. And I got this set in Amazon. And I feel like they just gave me like 50 brushes. I mean, I'm not even sure about the quantity of brushes, but it's just a lot. So I'm going to show you. Like, these are just some that I haven't even used yet. They came in just amazing packaging. So I just wanted to film which brushes I'm going to throw out because I have not done this, I don't think, ever. The thing is that I've been watching YouTube for I don't know, since so many years ago. I've not seen anybody throw away brushes on this platform. So I just wanted to film which ones I'm going to get rid of. You're going to be surprised which brushes I still own, so stay until the end so you can know all the wide range of brushes that I have accumulated throughout the course of the years. But before I start, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss videos weekly. I like making videos about makeup brushes, and fashion bags as well, so please subscribe. Okay, so let's go through where I store my brushes. So currently I'm using this little guy, so you can rotate it. Oh crap. So you can rotate it, and it's just easier for me, and this is how I like to store my brushes and keep them handy. So I have all my brushes on display. I have a busy life and I need to see everything quick to run out the door. I do work full-time and I work on site, so I do not work remote, so I'm always on the go. Plus I go to the gym really frequently, so I'm always on the go, right? So I just needed a good place to store my brushes, and I just feel like this is very efficient. Now I do organize them, I put in every spot which ones I use the most and which ones I use the least. And I got this in Home Goods, if you were wondering. And I was even thinking of getting a second one of these because my collection is just getting insane. So let's go through the old ones because I just want to go through this video quickly. It's been already 4 minutes. I bought a set long ago, and it was a Sigma set. Do you remember that brand, Sigma? So they now have stores throughout the US, in Mall of America, there is a Sigma store. They were a hit kind of years ago. They kind of wanted to do cheaper priced brushes, but kind of making the competition to MAC. And then Sigma started, then Morphe came along. So anyway, the thing is that I got my own set and they are getting just so old. I need to replace them. So this particular brush has not shed that much, but the thing is that it's falling apart. The black coat is coming off. I feel like I've had that experience with a couple of brushes, couple of brands, not only Sigma, and I will show you the others. I mean, granted, I don't know the actual lifespan of a makeup brush in terms of what the company says, what is the lifespan of a makeup brush. I don't know, but other than that, I mean, I think I've had this for over 10 years. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. And so, in other words, I don't know if this is a quality control issue. Also, the lettering has come off, and I'm kind of surprised that I still am able to read some of the numbers and whatever, because MAC, after a short period of time, the entire lettering comes off. So I think I'm definitely getting rid of this brush for sure. This is the number one that I'm getting rid of. Okay, also I have this set, but this brand was from, I think it's called Crown Cosmetics. So I had a couple more of these bigger ones, but they started falling apart through here because I do wash them. So I really try to not put water so the water cannot touch this area, but it's just still, it kind of like fell apart eventually. So the thing is that I threw away like 2 of these. I think I'm just getting rid of this one because I really don't use it. And these, I think I'm gonna keep these because I do use them sometimes to conceal mainly. Bought them through Outlook. Are you still subscribed to Outlook? So I got this, do you guys remember their tartan collection from MAC? I got this set from that collection and it came in a little cool tin. So I think I'm keeping this one I'm keeping, and this one, even though I love this brush, but it's falling apart too. The black stuff is coming out, the black coating. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of this one, even though I like it. The new set that I got has one of these. This is Sonia Kashuk, and I'm gonna keep this one. It sheds a little bit, but I have this one too. I'm gonna keep this one. And I also have this one. This is from Sonia Kashuk as well. You can get these at Target. And I am going to keep these because these are really, really good. I don't like their new packaging. I do not feel inclined on buying their new brushes. I just really like this design. Next, so I have a mix of pink brushes. I love pink, you guys. So I have these. This is Isaac Mizrahi. I don't know. It says it's from New York. I got these at TMX. I love TMX. I'm keeping this one because I don't have a lot of fan brushes, but this one I'm gonna keep because it's really bushy in comparison to another one that I do have. So I'm gonna keep that. This one I'm gonna keep. Number 1, it's cute and it's like a diamond. Look at that. Isn't this a precious brush? I don't use it enough because it's like super dense, I feel like, but it's pink. It's from Too Faced, and I'm gonna keep that. It was supposed to be for highlighter, but it doesn't work for highlighter. Also, I'm keeping the Miss Glam makeup brushes. I have several and I have a video all about these, so I'm not gonna talk about these. You can watch my old video that I have about these. So I do have collection. This is the Cotton Candy makeup brush collection. Keeping these, use them, love them, and yeah. Precious. Okay, I do have this other one from Isaac, keeping that one. This one is super old. I am throwing this away because it's really thin. Look at this. It's just super thin. Doesn't make sense. Goodbye. Okay, so this is another Sigma brush, and it's literally, you can rotate this thing. I believe I have several of these around, so I'm gonna throw this one away. Goodbye. Okay, I have some pink ones, glittery ones. These are from Real Techniques. I really love these brushes. They're a really nice brush cut. I like the quality of the bristles. Unfortunately, it's falling apart. Like the glitter coating is coming off. Okay, that is just so annoying. I think I bought them around Christmas. I forgot which Christmas, if it was like the last Christmas or the Christmas before. Anyway, I love glittery, pretty pink brushes, but look, like even like it's falling apart here on my desk as we speak. I think I'm gonna keep these. Coffee break. God, that was cold. This is from Tarte. I've had this for literally years, has never shed. The letters obviously erased. This is not even moving. Yeah, it says Tarte right here engraved. I like this brush because it's tapered, and I use this. This is my #1 contour brush. So I use this all the time, like every day, I swear. I take it to the gym with me in the morning. Tarte, who is your supplier? I am curious. So this is a MAC brush, and you can see here still says MAC. And I don't use this enough. I use this mostly for highlighter. And I'm going to keep this one. I feel like I should go to MAC again. I haven't been to MAC in a while. Anyway, the next one is this one. This is like the softest brush I've ever had, I swear. Like I have many brushes, most of them are soft, but this one is the softest. And this is from the Minerals company. Do you remember that? Like Bare Minerals. So I still have one of their brushes and I'm keeping it. Real Techniques again. I'm keeping these. I use these all the time. So this is like my main powder brush. These don't shed. I use this for powder and I use this for concealer under here. I thought I was going to use this for my highlighter, but I have others for that, and I prefer this to put powder under my eyes to set concealer, and I also use it to just buff out my concealer a little bit. This is another MAC brush that I'm keeping. Everybody and their mother has used this before, I believe, so I'm keeping that. This one, I'm debating. This sheds like a mofo. So this is from Japanesque, I think, or something like that. I got it in Ulta. I like it, but I'm getting rid of it actually. Bye. This is a MAC brush. I love this brush. I feel like no company has been able to recreate this brush. And I definitely need it in my life. And I've been even thinking of getting a second one. That way I have two. Keeping that one for sure. Yes. This is another MAC one. Keeping that one. And I have a couple of these from Urban Decay and their palettes. And their eyeshadow palettes. I think I'm just getting rid of two of these because I don't need all three. This one I'm keeping, Real Techniques. This one I'm getting rid of, some collection, I don't remember. Morphe, I'm keeping this one. This is a very tiny one. This one I'm throwing away. I mean, it's falling apart. This is from Signa. I'm keeping this one. I don't remember the brands, but I'm keeping that. This one I'm keeping. I think this is from Signa. Keeping that. I think this was from Walgreens. Throwing that away. This one, a smudge brush. I think I'm gonna keep it. This is a Sephora brush. Throwing that away. Super old. This is MAC. Don't know why I got this. I really don't have a lot of use for this one. It's like a hybrid brush. Right, I'm just gonna keep that. I'm keeping this one. This is from Signa. Real Techniques, keeping that. I don't know if this is a MAC or Signa one. I'm keeping that. Pencil, pointy brushes is always necessary for me, so I'm keeping that. Brushes that I use very often. This one is from Signa. I think I'm keeping it for the moment. And this one is the one that hurts me the most because I use it all the time. This is from Signa as well, and I need a replacement, so I might go to MAC to get a replacement to then look at this thing. I've beat this one down. Throwing it away. So this is a MAC brush. I'm keeping that one for sure. And my last brush that I'm keeping is this one. So this is a Morphe brush. I use it for highlight. To my surprise, I don't really like Morphe brushes. It's just the bristles. I know they're cheap and convenient to get, but I just don't like how the bristles feel on my face. But I'm definitely keeping this one. This one is a good one for highlight. It's just perfect because it's not dense. You cannot have a dense brush for highlight. Keeping that bad boy. Oh my God, I got rid of so many brushes. Okay, that was needed. That was needed for sure. Now, let me show you the brushes, the new ones that I got. I feel like they're just so luxurious, and I will include the link below. So these are all the eye brushes. There's some here that I'm definitely going to use the most that I've been using. I actually used it today and I like it for sure, especially like after you do your eye makeup and you're like, oh, I need more color, but I already did my liner. This is really good to just apply really strategically your eyeshadow, if that makes sense. And then this is a pointy one. This is definitely bigger than this one that I got, but I will still use it. This one kind of reminds me of that MAC one that I really like, but it's a little bit bigger and taller. So I'm excited about that. And I like to use this just to clean up that area. I might use it to contour my nose too. This one, I have a smaller one from MAC. Don't know if I'm gonna use that. This one definitely is one that I'm going to use to apply eyeshadow on my lid. And then this one, I might use, don't know. This one I like. It's kind of similar to this one. It's that dense. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for, but maybe contour, actually. I feel like contour brushes should be smaller instead of like bigger. This one, absolutely, I needed one of these actually. This one is a blender. Now, the type of brush that I like to blend my eyeshadow and my crease is this one. And I use this a lot. I mean, this is such good quality and it hasn't shed on me. Now, this one is taller. And I have these other ones. This is like a concealer brush. So, and I have these. These, I don't think I'm going to use that much. And these are definitely going to be like my everyday. Oh, and I forgot this one. Yes. Oh my God, and I'm excited for the face brushes. So this one, how precious is this? I've used it for foundation and for concealer. I love it. Don't know if I'm gonna use it for contour. Yes, favorite. This one for contour for sure, favorite. Contour, favorite. This one I can use for blush or for highlights. It's a little bit denser, not as loose as the MAC one. So this one I feel like it's not as dense, and this one is. So this one is your typical foundation brush, cute powder brushes. I am using the Real Techniques, and yeah, I have used this one. I feel like the Real Techniques is softer though, but still, I mean, these look absolutely epic. Oh, I forgot this other one. And this one, I don't know what to use this for. Maybe like concealer or like cream highlighters that I do have. I do have one from Charlotte Tilbury, the Hollywood one. Maybe that I can use this for that. Your typical foundation brush that nobody will use ever again. Another blush brush. And this, what a nice brush, look at this. Precious. And this one is tapered. Not sure what I'm gonna use this for. Maybe with my Chanel Bronze Universal. Yeah, anyway, you guys, look at that. I need a second one of these. So anyway, I also put here like my comb and some hair clips. But yeah, oh my God, I will have to buy another one of these in Home Goods. I hope I gave you a couple of ideas of which brushes to get, which ones not to get. For travel, I like to put those cute brushes in here. And how cute is this little pouch bag? It's really cute. Yeah, let me know what you think. If you have any questions, leave them below. So thank you so much for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.